Luxury brands and billionaires often go hand in hand, with opulence and extravagance being synonymous with the lifestyles of the world's richest individuals. Among the most notable names in the industry is Louis Vuitton, a company that has become synonymous with luxury and wealth. But what is it like to be the owner of the world's biggest manufacturer of luxury goods? Today, we'll take a closer look at the millionaire lifestyle of Bernard Arnault, the owner of LVMH, and explore the world of a man whose net worth surpasses $175 billion. Welcome to Beyond Richest, the place where you get a glimpse into the secret lives of the ultra-wealthy beyond your richest dream. In 1949, Arnault was born in France. Manufacturer and École Centrale Paris graduate Jean-Léon Arnault was his father. Marie-Joseph Savinel, his mother, loved the Dior line of clothing. In 1971, Bernard graduated with a degree in engineering from École Polytechnique in Paris. He assumed management of the Ferret-Savinel civil engineering firm, which his father had purchased from the father of his bride. Later, Arnault bought the parent company of Christian Dior and shifted the firm's focus to real estate. Finally, having the opportunity to invest in Moët Hennessy Louis Vuitton or LVMH, Arnault did so in 1987. Today, a number of luxury businesses that create some of the most costly products in the world are owned by Arnault's organization. Multimillionaires often own large tracts of property, and Bernard Arnault, who has a net worth of over $175 billion, is no exception. It turns out that between 2016 and 2017, Arnault surreptitiously purchased 5 significant homes in the Beverly Hills region. The 5 homes reportedly cost roughly $125 million in total. That's not all, however. Although Arnault prefers to spend his days in France, he does have a number of other destinations he may visit if he feels like traveling. The wealthy individual owns almost half of Rodeo Drive. For roughly $32.5 million, Arnault bought a home in Truesdale Estate on one of the nicest streets in 2016. Then, for $17 million in November 2017, he bought a house on Bird Streets in the Hollywood Hills. Arnault, though, wasn't finished. The construction of the $14 million home next door was completed in only 2 months. Both homes provide breathtaking views of Los Angeles below since they are located on the neighborhood's front row. Arnault also owns a number of properties in his native France, the most noteworthy of which is his enormous chateau-style property in Saint-Tropez, which has cutting-edge amenities including an incredible outdoor swimming pool. Billionaires have lives outside of their businesses and corporations. They have their own interests and passions just like any other person, and they like pursuing them via very pricey means. Arnault seems to like spending time aboard enormous luxury boats. Arnault entered the yacht industry in 2008 by purchasing Princess yachts for 250 million euros. He subsequently made a nearly identical investment in Louis Vuitton. Along with those two, Arnault also owns Symphony, one of the biggest yachts in the world. It is a yacht that is almost 100 meters long and has enough for 36 people. There are 8 staterooms in all, plus a separate section for the staff. Amadeus has also been owned by Arnault in addition to these. The price of this super yacht, which was first constructed in 1969 for scientific reasons, is $70 million. The yacht features a massive body and an icebreaker hull. Over the years, it has also housed a number of notable individuals, including Tony Blair, Boris Johnson, and Bono. It is unreasonable to expect multi-billionaires to wait for aircraft or board with random passengers. Instead, billionaires spend millions to own private aircraft that they may use at any time and any place. Arnault also has a wide variety of aircraft that, of course, add to the luxury and convenience of his travels. The Bombardier Global 7500 he owns has the license plate FGVMA. The aircraft, which can accommodate up to 19 people, is regarded as the longest and biggest business jet in the world. The aircraft costs $73 million. Additionally, Arnault owns a Bombardier Global 6000 with the license plate FGVMI. This specific plane was created back in 2012 and Arnault paid $23 million for it. Land isn't simply for millionaires' enormous villas, hotels, and retail centers. These folks are financially capable of purchasing whole islands, and they do. The 133-acre Bahamas island of Indigo is proudly owned by Frenchman Bernard Arnault. This private island, which he built for an estimated $35 million, offers breathtaking views of both the rugged landscape and the azure water it is located on. Arnault also owns luxury hotels, which are another high-end asset. Both the Belmond Hotel and the Cheval Blanc are owned by his business, LVMH. These two hotels are renowned for their opulence and incredible features. There are 72 rooms and suites at the large Cheval Blanc. Additionally, there are exclusive shops like Louis Vuitton and Dior on site at the hotel. Belmond, on the other hand, is a global network of luxury hotels with locations in 24 different nations. Judging by his expensive art collections, Arnault also seems to be a fan of the arts and culture. The famous French businessman has amassed pieces by well-known artists throughout the years, including Andy Warhol, Henry Moore, Pablo Picasso, and Yves Klein, to mention a few. Due to their high value, some items may be worth millions or perhaps billions. According to rumors, Arnault likes to keep his favorite pieces of art at his Paris residence near at hand. Arnault has established a competitive program for fine art school students, giving them $340,000 a year to provide them the opportunity to begin their own label. His curriculum has impacted the lives of several gifted youngsters since it began in 2013. When Arnault is not working, he is usually on vacation, but sometimes he combines the two activities. He owns over 10 wineries because he enjoys drinking it. The most well-known ones are Krug, Chateau d'Yquem, Hennessy, and Moët Hennessy. He loves wine so much that he enjoys spending his downtime visiting vineyards all around the globe. His preferred region seems to be Bordeaux, where he is in charge of the stunning and authentic Chateau Cheval Blanc vineyard. He enjoys taking trips to his own islands and other locations with his buddy Albert Frey. Considering how much money Arnault has, it's astonishing to see his fairly little list of public gifts. He doesn't seem to be a major giver and hasn't received much attention when it comes to volunteering in the neighborhood. He gave a significant gift back in 2019. The French cathedral, which caught fire during the early stages of the coronavirus epidemic, received assistance from the millionaire in the amount of $234 million. In order to fight wildfires, Arnault has also given to the Amazon rainforest cause. The total amount of donations comes to about $11 million. It's also feasible that Arnault continuously makes contributions while keeping them a secret. Who knows how often he has made lesser gifts to other groups without making them completely public, which is why it seems that he is not a huge donor. Nevertheless, compared to some of his fellow billionaires like Bill Gates, Arnault's reported gifts aren't that lavish. Bernard Arnault has a lot of possessions, which is simply a byproduct of having a ridiculously high net worth like him. With a seemingly endless list of possessions and many heirs, it seems sense that he would invest his money on practical possessions that would ensure the future of an entire generation. He is unquestionably among the richest persons in the world, as shown by his net worth. Despite being a billionaire, he seems to lead a modest lifestyle that places a priority on his family, career, and hobbies. He has financial investments in a range of opulent products and properties, including real estate, private planes, a private island, 5-star hotels, and a sizable art collection. He is a perfect example of a person who works hard, makes wise financial decisions, and reaps the rewards of their efforts. What aspect of Bernard Arnault's extravagant lifestyle surprised you the most? Let us know in the comments below. And if you want to stay updated on more content like this, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and click the notification bell. Keep watching our videos, and we look forward to seeing you in the next one.